Firstly, I just wanted to say hello and welcome and thank you for attending this evening's presentation. My name's Emma Phillips and I'm the Market Towns Officer at West Oxfordshire District Council, and I'm speaking to you today because I'd like to introduce LoyalFree, who will be providing a place promotion app for the whole of West Oxfordshire, the district, with the principal purpose of increasing footfall in our towns and villages and to encourage residents to shop locally once again. It's going to be being funded by the Welcome Back Fund to support customer-facing businesses and enabling our local businesses to list their offers and discounts. We're going to be launching in July with a campaign called Love West Oxfordshire, which will include a poster campaign. We're going to be on social media, radio, local publications, and all participating businesses will be encouraged to promote the app as well. So we're really excited to be offering you this opportunity and hope you'll want to participate. It should have popped up, but just to let you know, the session is being recorded. So if you know of another business that hasn't been able to make it today, they will be able to have access to the recorded presentation. Likewise, you can visit the recording yourself as well. If you have any questions along the way, please use the chat function, and if we don't address that during the presentation, we'll come to it in a Q&A session at the end. And that's it from me for now, at least, and I'm going to pass over to Jenna. Thank you, Jenna.
Thanks, Emma. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Just to say, my name's Jenna. I work for LoyalFree. So we're just going to give you a little bit more information today about the LoyalFree platform. We're going to go over kind of what it is, how it can benefit you, the sign-up process. We're also going to talk a little bit about the LoyalFree marketplace as well, which is a bit separate to the app. We'll mention it at the end, and I'll make it very clear that they're kind of two separate things. But as Emma said, if you have any questions, please do put it in the chat box. And then at the end, we can do a bit of an open Q&A. You can kind of shout out, and we'll also go through the chat box as well. So I'm just going to share my presentation with you. Bear with me just 1 minute and I will get that up on the screen. Just to give you a little bit of context about LoyalFree. So we're currently working with 35 different areas across the UK. It's a place promotion app. So the idea behind it is to bring visitors and to attract locals back to the high street. So we're all about kind of supporting shopping local. We want to make sure you're getting more kind of footfall into the town. And we also want to make sure that people are then having kind of more time to make sales and things in your businesses as well. It's all funded by West Oxfordshire District Council, so there's no cost involved for your business at all, so you don't need to worry about paying anything. We don't take any of those kind of personal details from you. It's all covered by the council already. So that being said, it's really important that you're kind of getting the council's money worth in a sense, because if you're not using it, you know, someone's already paid for you to be doing it. So make sure you're making the most of this platform as kind of free promotion for you. We're kind of a digital presence in the area. So if you don't already have a digital presence, or if you just want to increase your digital presence, this is a really nice way for you to do that. So as I mentioned before, there is the LoyalFree app, and then there's the LoyalFree marketplace. We'll probably focus more today on the app, and that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about first. So the app is free for businesses to use, as I mentioned, but it's also free for app users. So nobody's getting charged in this situation. It's completely free for people to download, to use, and it's just a good way for people to find out about the local area. So you can see here, what does the LoyalFree app do? You've got business profiles. So this is going to be important for you guys. It's where you can promote deals, loyalty schemes, etc. It gives you that digital presence. It gives you that promotion to all the app users, and it's a way for you to be putting yourself forward. So how business profiles work is they're all location based. So when someone walks through the town, it will constantly be updating to show them the closest business to them, which is really important, especially for visitors that might not know their way around. You're making sure that you're being seen when they're as close to you as they can be. We'll talk a little bit more about loyalty schemes later, but it's a really nice way if you already do those paper stamp cards. It's a nice way for you to duplicate that digitally as well. And the business profile also includes your social media links, Things like TripAdvisor can be pulled through. We pull through Twitter. We add your logo, and you can also add kind of terms and conditions and things as well. Interactive trails, these are experiences in your area. They're things that are going to make people want to come and visit or to spend more time in the high street. So for example, these would be things like window displays, Easter egg hunts, Christmas competitions, you know, who's putting on the best Christmassy displays. So these are all things that are going on in the area that are making people want to come in and spend more time in the area, and therefore they'll be spending more time in your shops. Events, you can promote local events. So these might be events that the council are putting on, but they could also be events that you guys are running yourselves. For example, pub quizzes, or if you're doing any kind of master classes or any kind of art classes, things like that, we can promote them through the event section. So do make sure you're letting us know of anything like that. The next one would be in-app competitions. So they're super simple. It's an extra way for you to promote your business. So it's somewhere that you can kind of donate a prize. We'll put it on the app, you get your extra promotion, and app users can quite quickly and easily enter, and then somebody will win a prize. The last one is tourist information. So on the app, there'll be a local guide which has information for tourists, or you might want some locals to look at it as well. It kind of has key attractions, amenities, etc. So as I was saying, tourist information, we also have parking and hotels and things as well. So it's kind of the one place for everyone that is coming to visit. It's got everything there. So you really want to make sure that your business is being promoted as well. So what are the benefits of the app? So as we've already spoken a little bit about, it's increasing promotion. So this is getting your brand and your name out there to locals and visitors. We have 60,000 or just over 60,000 app users across all of our areas. So it kind of gives you an idea of how many app users we will be looking to kind of get in the local area. Once we go public in July, you'll see the app users start to grow. So you really want to make sure that if loads of people in the local area are using this app, that you're there as well. So as I said before, it's free, it's already funded. There's zero admin for you. This means that we set up a profile for you. So if you're kind of not very techie, or if you're worried about filling in really long forms or anything, it's not like that at all. What we would just need from you is a very basic set of information, which I'll go through later. And then we set up a profile for you. We pull through all your social media, we pull through all your logos and all your business information. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that yourselves. Data, so you get access to customer insights. These are things like how many people are viewing your profile, how many people are claiming your profile. It also gives you information about kind of what's the most popular time of day, kind of little facts that you might want to know to kind of create the best offer, or to look at when you might be trying to switch up your offer or change it. Flexibility, change your deal at any time. Even though I said there's kind of zero admin, you do have the ability to change your, oh sorry, someone's in the waiting room. You do have the ability to change your offer whenever you want. You'll get your own dashboard, so you can go in, amend things, disable them, enable them whenever you feel like you want to. So it's still completely under your control. But if you wanted us to do those kind of changes for you, you can just email us and we'll do them. So you can kind of be as kind of involved in the process as you want to be. But it's completely flexible, and you're under no obligation to have these offers on for, you know, a prolonged period of time. We sometimes say put them on for a few months to start, see how they're going, and then if you want to change them up, you're more than welcome to do that, and we can always offer some help and advice on what else you could be offering as well. So the different types of promotion you can do on the app. So the first one is offers. So these would be things like 10% off on a certain day, or free gift with purchase, things that are kind of fixed, and people kind of don't have lots of complicated things going on, such as the stamps or anything like that. These can be kind of anything you want it to be. A lot of people will figure out a time of day that they're maybe less busy, and put an offer on just on those, or you might decide to put something, you know, really eye-catching, like 20% off, and just have it for a really short period of time. It's completely up to you what you want to offer. The second would be loyalty schemes. So these are stamp schemes. As I said, they work very much like the paper ones. So if you were doing something like buy 5 coffees, get 1 free, app users would just need to collect those stamps digitally on the app, and then they'd get their freebie. So I'll go into a little bit more detail about how loyalty schemes work, but it's all QR code based, which we provide for you. So it's very little admin or anything from your side. Again, events, if you have any events, do send them to us, and I'll have an email address for you at the end of this presentation that you can email us to, and we can promote them on the app for you. Trails, your business can be featured in trails. The council tends to decide which trails are going to be put on there, but we're always looking for suggestions. So if there's anything you wanted to do, but things like coffee shops or dog friendly, etc., are great ideas of other ways that you can promote your business, as well as just having deals on there. Competitions, you're welcome to donate prizes, and this will appear on the deal section. And as I said, app users can very easily enter, and then you're getting that extra promotion as well. So these are just some examples of what they'll look like on the app. So we just want to be able to show you an example of what your profile might look like. So on the left, we have kind of a basic offer, which is 20% off. You have your click now, you can pay with contactless. Again, we don't take any of the kind of payment or anything like that. It's just a nice user journey. We let the Apple Pay pop up within the app, and then it goes back down again. There's links to your websites. You can have call to action. And these are very easy ways for people to be able to claim their offer. For a loyalty scheme, once you've decided that you want to set one of these up, how it would work is we would set up the profile for you as we would with other offers. We'll then produce a unique QR code that is based on your location. We then put this on a till wobbler and send this directly to you. This is then going to be displayed in front of your till or somewhere near your till, and app users can come along and scan that to claim their stamp. So you can see the stamps down there. They look exactly like a kind of a paper stamp would. And once they've collected all their stamps, they'll then get the freebie, and then to reset the card, they just scan one more time. So it's very simple. It's a nice way if you're into kind of sustainability or making kind of eco-friendly choices. This is a really nice alternative to the paper cards. It's saving you money to not have to produce the paper cards, but it's also something that you could offer alongside the paper cards that you might already be running. Just a little extra thing there. LoyalFree donates 1p to charity every time a stamp is collected on the app. We're currently sending money to the NSPCC. So it's just an extra incentive for people to be scanning, and it's a nice kind of extra way for you to be telling people kind of about the app. It's something you can write on social media, etc. So as well as the offers, in-app competitions are a really nice way for you to promote your business. So these appear at the top of the deal section. So this is above kind of all the offers that people would see, and it sits there kind of fixed for all app users. So it's a great way to put your business name at the very top of the screen, and app users can either enter or say they're not interested in just one click. They could then enter every single day. So it means that your business name is popping up every single day, which is really powerful in terms of promotion. All we would need is the donation of a prize. So it could be something like a gift voucher or something small is absolutely fine. Always a little bit of background noise there. Just mute. So yeah, if you're interested in donating a prize, we can talk to you a little bit more about that and kind of what you might want to donate. And explain the process to you in a little bit more detail. But it's just another way for you to kind of get your brand out there. So how are we promoting LoyalFree? Hopefully you guys are going to be wanting to put some really great offers on there, but how are we going to get out to the public, and how are we going to engage them and make sure that there's app users for people to be able to see your promotions on there? So LoyalFree works really closely with West Oxfordshire District Council. As Emma's already said, we'll be going out to press in July. So it's a really great time for you to be putting offers on there if you want to be kind of mentioned in press, and if you want to be putting yourself kind of at the forefront of this new platform. We also offer social media support. So this will be through the council, but also on an individual basis. We have example copy and we have graphics and images and things that we're happy to share with any of you to help you kind of shout about and make the most of the offers that you have on there. It is really important to kind of push the offers that you're putting on as well. Obviously, we have app users that are going to be using it, but if you have customers that are already shopping with you, it's a great way to kind of reward them for their loyalty, telling them about the offers, telling them about the app. And one way to do that is across your social media channels. We also have a lot of in-store promotional materials. There's a few examples there with the business cards, and we also have posters, window clings, etc., that will help to promote the app in the area. Local PR and advertising campaigns. So these are things like the press. We'll be pushing that out, especially at launch. And there's some examples here of other promotions that we might look to do in the area. You know, big banners. We'll have a presence at events and things as well. So there's kind of multiple channels that we'll be promoting the app to make sure that there's lots of app users on there to see your businesses. So how to sign up. The email address here is a great one for you to kind of just jot down, or if you want to have a look at it at another point, or I'm sure Emma will be forwarding you information about it. But if you're ready to sign up and you know exactly what you want to put on, all you need to do is email info@loyalfree.co.uk, that's on the screen, and give us your business name, your business address, and then we'll need the email address, obviously, of how you're contacting us, and then just whatever the offer is that you want to put on. So it's as simple as that. That's all the information we need, and then we'll pull through the rest of the information from Google Business or websites, social media, etc. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Once you've set up your profile, you'll get your dashboard and everything, and then you'll be able to change your offers at any time. But the initial process of setup will be done through us. So that's just the basic information that we'll need from you. If you have any questions, or if you want to kind of discuss what your business could be putting on, feel free to email that email address as well. We're happy to kind of talk to you in a little bit more detail on a one-to-one basis, or I'm happy to discuss it with you guys after this as well. So that's the app, and then we're just going to talk to you a little bit more about the marketplace. So just to be kind of very clear, the app is obviously an application on your phone. This is where we'll get app users to download the app, and then they'll be able to see offers, events, trails, etc. It's kind of all the place promotion. And then the LoyalFree marketplace was born from the COVID pandemic, and we just wanted to produce a way for especially kind of smaller independent businesses that didn't have their own e-commerce website. We wanted to create a way for them to be able to easily sell online during that pandemic, but obviously still now it's quite relevant for if you don't already have your own e-commerce platform. So the LoyalFree marketplace allow you to list and sell items for free. It is at its very basis an e-commerce platform. The kind of difference being that it's part of the package with the council. So it's already paid for, you don't have to pay to be on it. There is a small 3% transaction fee. So this is through the payment processing. As far as we're aware, it's the lowest commission on out there. None of the money comes to us. It's purely for your Stripe payment processing, which you'll have to set up in conjunction with it. We understand the marketplace probably isn't for everyone, but it is really good for independent businesses that might have no other way of selling products online. And it's a really nice way to provide kind of sales and support for businesses, either at quieter times or if things aren't quite open yet. You can sell products or experiences or gift vouchers. So if you don't want to kind of upload all of your products, it might be a nice way to just sell kind of gift vouchers, giving you that online presence, giving that opportunity for your customers to be able to kind of purchase things like that online. So a quick overview of the benefits. You can make sales really quickly. It's really fast and easy to set up. The application takes about 5 minutes. We'll just look over it, set you up properly, and then you can go in and add products. So it can all be turned around very, very quickly. The commission is really low, 3%, and it's also flexible. So you can choose exactly how you want your delivery or collection options to be. And we also have a vacation setting if you're going to go away or you need a break from kind of being able to sell. It's not something you have to commit to full time. You can also change your product offering at any point. That's completely up to you, what you add and when you want to add it. This is a case study from Leicester where we first launched the marketplace. So it was a pub that was launching those kind of semi-cooked meals. So it was kind of pre-cooked mainly, and then you took it home and you finished cooking it yourself in the middle of lockdown. And they made over £1,000 in sales within the first week of being on the marketplace. So it works really well, especially if you have kind of quite a lot of loyal customers and things. You can kind of put these out on your social media and say, we've got this new marketplace with a link directly to your store on the marketplace, and then they can easily kind of shop from there. Okay. So similarly, how are we promoting the marketplace? The council will help with the promotion, but we can give you posters, we can give you social media support, in-store materials, etc. Similar ways to the app through press, promotional materials, etc. You can have a QR code and a website link that takes your customers straight to your specific online shop. So it's super simple to be kind of signposting people there. Sign up process. So this is a little bit different. There is an online form that you can fill in. So if you go to loyalfreemarketplace.com/myaccount, or if you go to the LoyalFree Marketplace, there's a little button at the top that you can just click that and fill in the form. And as I said, we'll approve it within 48 hours, and then you'll be able to set up your Stripe account and start adding your product straight away. There's also an email address down there that you can kind of find out a little bit more. If you have any questions or if you need any help with the sign up process, we're more than happy to kind of talk you through that on a one-by-one basis. So that's everything. I'm going to leave this on the screen for, I'll leave it on the screen for a minute. And it's got the email address, it's also got our social media. I understand that's probably quite a lot of information for you in one go. Hopefully I've kind of covered a lot of your questions, but if you do have any questions or you would like anything clarified, do let me know now. You can either put it in the chat box, which I'll have a look at in a minute, or feel free to kind of shout it out. If you want any advice on what your business should be offering or could be offering, we can discuss that now as well, or you can just send us a little email and we can send you some examples.
Yeah, we've just had a question from Adrian, who has asked, how long is this being offered for free? I can confirm that this will be available for free for businesses up until May 2023.
Brilliant. Does anyone have any other questions? Oh, here you go. So there is a link to the marketplace from the app. It's not something that we are connecting to the app. It is a completely separate kind of process. Sorry, should I have read the question out for everyone? So the question is, can the marketplace be accessed from the LoyalFree app? Is it possible for app users to see all the businesses who offer products in one place on the marketplace, or do they need a direct link to each store? So the first part of the question, the marketplace can be accessed through the app, but it's purely just a link. So it's not kind of a list of all the businesses on there. However, on the actual LoyalFree Marketplace website, how it works is there's different locations. So for example, there'll be West Oxfordshire, and then there'll be Leicester, and then there'll be Banbury, for example. If you click on the West Oxfordshire one, you'll be able to see all the businesses that are offering products or gift vouchers or anything in West Oxfordshire. And then people can scroll down the list, see it, and then click on whichever businesses that they want to shop at. Brilliant. That's great. Does anyone have any other questions? Feel free to kind of shout them out or put them in the chat, whichever you feel more comfortable. When will you receive sign-up details? I presume you'll be doing a follow-up email, Emma, to participants, but also that email address, you can come directly to us as well.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, hello.
Hi there, I've only come in late because I run a bed and breakfast and I've got guests coming in, so I don't know what the whole of the meeting was about. Is there any way I can look into it again or get the links, please?
Yeah, so the whole thing has been recorded. So I think Emma's going to send a follow-up after this, so you can watch the whole recording.
Okay, thank you.
Finish. And then if you do have any questions after that, there will be an email address that you can get in touch with us as well.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks very much. Thank you.
No problem. So someone's asked, I do allergy testing and hair extensions from home just off the high street. Is this for me? Emma, what are your thoughts?
So we are encouraging businesses who are customer facing, that are in the high streets of our towns and villages, to get involved with the app. And Dina, if you could send me some more information at my email address, we can look into the whether the app is right or what other support we can give you. And Neil has asked for a copy of the meeting video as well. Yep, we'll send it around to everyone.
Brilliant. Well, I will stay on for a little bit longer, just in case anyone does have any more questions or, oh, one more just popped up, hold on. I own Hunter's Cake Cafe on the High Street and wanted to see the possibility of offering a discount to app users who shop at other businesses who have signed up to the app. Is there a good way of supporting the local business community? Is there a way to easily see this? It is a possibility that we can run through the app. It's something we could do, especially through trails. So if someone wanted to join a trail and then they wanted to get a discount somewhere else, the best thing to do would probably be to put an offer on where if you show your receipt at X business, you would then get a discount at another business. The problem with kind of cross businessing is with locations and things, it can all just get a little bit confusing. If you have something kind of specific that you had in mind, and if you had another business that you'd already spoken to that wanted to join you on that, I think the best thing would be to just email that over to me and I can kind of talk to you both together and kind of see how that would work best. So if you could just email the info@loyalfree.co.uk with your business, a little bit of information about what you'd want to offer and maybe the other businesses that you would want to join with, that would probably be best. Sorry if this is already covered, but would each discount be available for anyone to use more than once? Yes, so the answer is yes. The offers are there for people to be able to use as many times as they want to. However, you can make it just one use per person if you wanted to as well. To be honest, it's better if you kind of have the least restrictions on it, purely because customers can get a bit confused if there's lots of restrictions, and also because it just means that more people will be able to use it. But yes, they definitely can use things more than once. They could use it every day if they wanted to. What about restaurants? What offers do you suggest to attract customers, especially during the weekdays? I think that's kind of hit the nail on the head, really. I think offering something during weekdays would be ideal. So if you could do a kind of 10% off Monday to Thursday, for example, that would be something we could put on the app. Equally, you could think about starting off with doing something like, if you dine with us on a specific day, you get a free bottle of Prosecco or something like that. You can do kind of like the free gift elements as well. It's just that extra kind of incentive that puts you kind of in someone's mind and says, well, we'll go there instead of X because they're offering something. So the simplest way would be kind of a 10% off or something like that. But there are other ways that we could do it. For example, the free gift, or you could start asking them to collect loyalty stamps as well. If it was something that you wanted to do kind of fourth meal free, we could set up a kind of loyalty scheme there for you as well. More questions.
So we had one question that said, is there any function to add brand images to your listing?
Yes, so all listings will have a logo, and then we can link to your website, or you can have a call to action as well. We also link to your Twitter, so if you're very active on there, you can see kind of like pictures that you post on there. So if you're posting pictures of like food or things like that, we could that will pull through automatically. There isn't a function to add kind of additional images, so it would have to be kind of just your logo or anything that you had kind of posted through Twitter or something. But we can do like a call to action if you wanted to send them to Instagram, for example, or something like that. We can link them to that instead. Can we advertise the offers we already have, or do we need new offers? You can advertise the offers you already have, as long as it's not something like winter sale. It needs to be kind of specific enough that people know exactly what the offer is. I would say that if you could change the offer a little bit, it would do a lot better, because people are kind of aware of what they're getting elsewhere, and if it's more exclusive, people are more likely to use it. But you're more than welcome to add something that you're kind of already offering, or if it's a loyalty scheme, for example, that you're already offering, you can definitely duplicate that on the app. Yeah. Do you have any charity shops on the app? What kind of offers do they have? We do, off the top of my head, we do something like loyalty scheme, so it incentivizes people to kind of come back a few times, and I believe they offer something at the end, which is like, if you shop with us 10 times, you get like a free gift, or like a £5 off or something. Charity shops might try and look at doing a trail instead, because obviously you don't really want to be giving things away because it takes it from the charity, but it would be a nice idea to kind of put all of you together in a trail, so people can find out where exactly those charity shops are within the area. So that might be something to think about instead. And if you are doing any events, you can advertise those as well, or if the charity obviously that you're representing is doing any events locally, we can advertise those for you. Do you have any idea of how many people have the app currently? And how many do you hope to get? So I think it's less than 100 at the moment, because we haven't launched publicly. It's only something that we're kind of currently setting up. So we want to make sure that businesses are getting on the app before we launch publicly. It's really hard to guess how many people are going to join the app, but to give you kind of statistics from our longest partnership, they have, I don't know if you know, Loughborough, so they're our longest partnership. They have a population of about, I don't even know, but it's a very small town, and we have about 9,000 app users there. Leicester, we have about 11,000. North Notts, we have about 5,000. So it kind of does depend on the area, but we haven't before seen kind of a district-wide thing like this. So we're hoping that it would be kind of the 10,000 plus app users after it's kind of been set up and going for about a year. That would be my kind of guesstimate. Same question. I worked somewhere before using Treatwell for salons, encourage customers to pay discounted services full price. Have you had many salons in different locations joining? Yeah, we've had quite a few. A lot of salons tend to do something during kind of their quieter period, so you could have like a discount if you came, you know, during the day or something, to get appointments in those quieter periods. But a lot of them also do loyalty schemes. So if you get your nails done, obviously like 6 times, you get your 7th one half price or something like that, because then you're making sure that you're getting those people in over a certain amount of times before they get their freebie. You're kind of rewarding that loyalty. So that's probably quite a nice thing for you to think about doing. But yeah, if you're kind of not wanting to offer something full time or all the time, just look at when your kind of quieter times are and see if you can offer something very specifically for just that time. Any idea of age breakdown of users, mainly the younger generation across the board? Not actually. Our users are kind of 25 to 40, to be honest. It's a slightly more percentage of females than males. It's kind of your mum, really, if we're being honest. Those kind of people that are looking for those discounts, they're the ones out and about. So that's generally our kind of breakdown. But obviously it depends. If you're in an area with kind of a university, you're going to have more younger people than older as well. So it does depend on the geographics of the area that we're working in. But as a whole, our main kind of proportion of people are 25 to 40 and females. If we have two locations within West Oxfordshire, do we set up two different business profiles? Yes, you will need to set up two different business profiles. However, if you were running a loyalty scheme, we could connect them. So if you wanted someone to collect kind of 8 stamps and get something for free, they could collect those 8 stamps at either or both of your establishments, if that makes sense. So if you are connected, do let us know and we can kind of give you some ideas of how you can make sure that they're connected, but you will need to set up kind of 2 separate locations. If you wanted them to run the exact same offer, just let us know when you email us. We have these 2 locations and they want the exact same offer, and it will be super simple and easy for us to set up for you. I think that's all the questions that are in the chat. If I missed any, shout them out to me, or if anyone has any more, do let me know. Otherwise, I will let you go, but as I said, I will stay on for another kind of 5 minutes or so to just catch anyone that might have any more questions. But thank you all for joining.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Could I ask a question, please?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. We are on the high street in Witney, but our products are furniture and quite high price ticket items.
Yeah.
So, but we do gifts as well. Is the holiday that we could have off, as you put it, the vacation setting, would we be able to set up and perhaps only use it from time to time for more gift driven promotions, rather than, because I think it's not suitable probably for, we can't offer these, buy 6 sofas get 1 free type offers.
Yeah,
but we could do something on the gift side of things, and so it would need to switch off quite a lot probably and just focus on, say, a month to pre-Christmas.
So are you thinking of having something then on the marketplace to be able to sell through the marketplace, or were you thinking of being on the app, or did you want me to kind of?
I don't really know, to be honest. I think I'm just trying to think how it might work for us, because they're bigger ticket items than coffees and haircuts and nails and things.
Of course, yeah. I think, as you said, probably sofas isn't the right thing to be pushing. But if you were selling gifts, you could have some offers on very specific product ranges. So you could say, give a percentage off for your gift range, and then people could come into store and just shop the gift range and get the discount. You could do a free gift if they spend over a certain amount. So if they spend, I don't know, £500 in the store, they get a free gift. It could be as simple as something like a candle. It's just that incentive to get your business kind of above someone else's, in a sense. So the app would still work for you. I think the vacation mode works with the marketplace. So if you wanted to sell the gifts on the marketplace, but you didn't want to commit to kind of having them on there all the time, you could just turn them on for kind of specific holidays. So like Father's Day or Mother's Day or Christmas. So you could just have product listings and then turn vacation mode on, so no one can then shop with you anymore. And then once you turn it back on again, people will then be able to see your shop again and shop with you. So you can make it as flexible as you want. With the app, crossing back over to the app just to make you even more confused, you can also take the offers off whenever you want to. So if you did want to just do a Father's Day promotion, for example, you can set specific times that you want the deal to appear. So it is kind of very flexible. Does that help? Would you like me to send you some kind of ideas and a bit more of a personalised approach?
Well, no, don't worry. That's really explained. I think it sounds, you know, I think you've explained it perfectly, actually. No, that's fine. Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Okay. Yeah, have a little think. And I think once a few more businesses come on board, you'll be able to kind of see what they're offering. Do feel free to download the app and have a look at what's going on in other areas. And that will give you a little bit of an idea of what kind of similar places are doing, because there are other furniture stores on there, and there's also other gift stores on there. So you could kind of work into both of those categories, really, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could. I'll do that. All right. Thank you very much. It's been really helpful.
Thank you. Does anyone else have any other questions while we're still on here? No, I think that might be it then. As I said, you can get in touch with us directly, or I'm sure you can get in touch with Emma. Right, I will shut it down. Nice to meet you all. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you, Jenna.
Thanks. Speak to you later. Bye.